Hi everyone, I'm Layton's gal, and welcome back to my channel. Finally, after so long. So, let's address the elephant in the room, I guess, and then that is I am this now. I am my artwork. Yeah, currently, I only have two, I don't even know if we want to call them emotions. I can blink, which I think is pretty cool on its own, and then, you know, I can have my mouth open when I talk. So, just gonna keep it as that for now. The program I'm using, I don't want to say it's limited, I want to say I'm limited in that, you know, I think I can do more with it, but this is just kind of what I'm doing for now. But, yeah, anyway, I hope it's a nice little fun addition to my videos. So I kind of been meaning to do like the PNG tuber thing for a while, but just hadn't gotten around to it. But yeah, so today we are going to be playing, oh god, wait, hold on. Okay, yes, we're gonna be playing, it's called Maelstrom Legacy, the Tesla Mystery. So just a tiny bit of background, if you will. So yes, for this game, the Maelstrom Legacy, I was emailed by, like, a company. I'll have them, like, you know, who it is in the... I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was one of those things where I was, like, immediately skeptical, and it went into my main inbox. It wasn't in spam, but, I mean, you know, sometimes things like that make it your way, but I was just like, you know, is this a scam or something? But sure enough, it's real. The Steam key did work. I did not get a virus that blew up my computer, and yeah, and the thing that caught my eye is, like, I seriously don't know, like, why they said it to, like, but the thing is that I don't think it's a coincidence, because as soon as I saw the description of the game say that it is inspired by Professor Layton, I'm like, this can't be a coincidence. Like I don't know where they stumbled across me, but I'm guessing too it might be because of my Instagram. I don't know if it's because of my YouTube presence. I would be doubtful, but that's the content I'm making for. So, like, 'cause I was told that, like, you know, I could do, like, even just, like, shorts on, like, any social media, essentially, but yeah, just to be clear, too, I'm not getting paid, for this. I just got the key, like, I got the key for the game for free. It did say that there's potential to make revenue in the future if, like, the stars align or something, but I'm very doubtful. But like, I'm not anticipating, if for some reason I receive anything for future parts of this, I will, of course, say that, but currently, no. I'm just doing this because, why not? You know, it was just a thing that came to my doorstep, so we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna, for the occasion, I'm gonna put on my Layton hat, and yeah, we're gonna just get right into this, cool little, Layton and Ace Attorney-inspired indie game. Alright, here we are already. This title screen is a vibe, and I'm realizing that it's set in Paris, so that's pretty based. I like this guy. So, okay, the only thing you didn't see is it popped up and told me that, we could do a little prologue. Oh. So, yeah, we're gonna do... Okay, this is, okay, we're doing the prologue, so... This game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental and does not reflect any real events. The top thing I always hate to read when I start a game. A few months before the Scientists' Congress. Well, I never expected to be welcomed in such a place. Knowing the great Nikola Tesla, he wouldn't have done any less to welcome his public. He likes to do spectacular presentations. Well, I recognize someone over there. Okay, and, I read, interestingly enough, too, this was made in Ren'Py. I think that's how you say it, Ren'Py or Ren'Py. It's a, like, really well-known, like, visual novel engine, and, wait, swear to God, my least favorite thing to worry about when making videos is audio crap, but I think the music should be good on your end, so, anyway. But yeah, just very interesting that it was made in a strictly, like, a visual novel engine. And I know it does have, like, puzzles and stuff. Maelstrom, there you are. I really thought you'd never show your mug. Haha, I might have stayed up late yesterday night, Mary. That is why I got up a bit late today, too. The 36, Quai de Orfèvres. I'm pretty sure I think that's French. That's too complicated for me. Sends me to make sure everything goes smoothly. I hope you, as my acolyte, will be able to help me if I ever get in trouble. That's also why I managed to get you an invitation for you and your pink-haired friend. You can count on me, Mary, as always. Goro, thank God you're finally here. I didn't know anyone here, and I didn't really want to talk with people. Miss Berthold, I'm happy to see you came. Berthold, interesting. I came because I knew that I would see your absolutely fantastic machine again. You did take it, right? My cinematograph? Of course I took it. I absolutely need to capture the inauguration of the Eiffel Tower and the so-called surprise Nicola prepared for us. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it can do once it records everything. What you recorded back then in my laboratory in Germany was absolutely stunning. I'm eager to see it again. And you were right to come with me, you'll see. But you should enjoy the event itself rather than its recording, you know? Right. Suppose we should head to the main room to meet the other guests. You're right, let's go. Okay. All these cogs. If my brother was here, he'd be able to tell me what they are for. When I see valves and buttons, I just want to touch everything. Remain calm, Goro. Real. A phone. A very regular phone. Looks like a portrait of the President of the Republic. Gregory... Is that just Gregory? Gregory Carmon. And he's fighting with Adrien Gutiérrez, the Prime Minister. Okay. That sounds exciting. This big table with its chairs adds a very cozy side to the room. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I like this guy. Let's talk to you first. Huh, the top scientists are here. I sure hope I'll have some scoops to be able to bring back to my gazette. You're a journalist? Huh? I'm the director of the Gazette di Archivece. My mother used to manage it before. I merely took over after her. And you are not from around here, I suppose. Indeed, I came to Paris a year ago. I mean, I only live in a hotel room in the Bon Repos, and it's only enough for me, haha. Or it's totally enough for me. I already know that it would be useless to linger. You're absolutely not a famous person. I'm looking for the information that would make people gossip. Please let me focus. I'll be leaving you then. Please forgive my curiosity. What's this pile of documents? Nicola is not a very well organized man. I recognize his doing in this mess. An envelope. I won't read it. This is none of my business. Aw, come on. So yeah, I do like the background art, and like the character art's pretty good too. All the drawers are tightly locked. You can see cups and small plates in one of them. Probably things to prepare a good tea in due time. Who are you? I never saw you here. You could have worn a better outfit, sir. Sir? What do you mean? From where I'm from, it's perfect. It's a perfectly decent outfit. I see. Anyways, if you came here to see a burlesque show, you have come to the right place. Okay, he has a very French accent, apparently. Why would you say this? I know Nikola Tesla very well. He only does grand shows devoid of any intelligence. Only does... Okay. He said he would unveil a so-called surprise, but I suppose it's only another one of his inventions. Looks like he does not like Tesla very much. Okay, maybe I'm, like... I don't know, like, if I was gonna write someone with, like, an obvious, like, French accent, I don't know if just putting Z with everything gives that effect, but... Your clothes, though unoriginal, display bright colors. You have a rather good taste, my friend. And you have no neck, apparently. My thanks. And you are Thomas Edison, if not mistaken. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to insult him. The one and only. I came to this private reception to discover Tesla's new whim. And I feel I'm in for a good laugh. What is this contraption you have here? Cinema... What, am I stupid, or cinematograph? I literally don't know how I'm supposed to say that. It's a cinematograph. I built it, it's probably not that. I built it with the Lumiere brothers, two good friends of mine I met when I arrived in France. This is one of the only two specimens that currently exist, so he made like a camera. I can capture moments like these and see them again as much as I want. Interesting. Personally, I prefer the radio-based. However, I do see the potential of your machine. I'll buy it, and please introduce me to the Lumiere brothers. I tried to contact them, yet I've never received any answer. L. I'm sorry, seeing them is not part of my short-term plans, Mr. Edison. I really did waste my time by coming here. Tesla actually invited me only to provoke me. Okay. So... Wait. Oh, I can... Okay. I like the sort of, abstractness of this Eiffel Tower. Or I would assume that's supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. Okay, let's talk to these guys. Well, 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 what a beautiful place to receive us in. I have no doubt that Mr. Tesla's creation will be worth of the greatest inventors. He's a talented person who called all the world's scientists to Paris. Thanks to him, we call this city the Scientist El Dorado. Research institutes have appeared all over town. And we've had the privilege of seeing this quick evolution. How lucky we are. When did Nikola really reveal himself? I don't think he told me about this. It was a long time ago already, when he saw that Thomas Edison would prevent him from using the alternating current in the United States. He came to Europe to present it, and investors followed. What's ironic is that alternating current managed to make its way to... I don't know what alternating current means. I don't think I'm Thomas Edison must have been infuriated. I'm guessing it means something to do with electricity. And rightly so, he bought a home here and opened his own institute. I understand better now why he has so much contempt towards Nikola. Exactly, the rivalry between these two is very palpable. But they should certainly make up and become allies like Pierre and I do. So I'm guessing this Tesla guy is gonna get murdered. Like, that would make the most... Logically, I would say I can deduce that would be, what's going to happen here. You are the Pierre and Marie Curie couple. I'm honored to meet you. All the geniuses definitely have gathered here. Happy to meet you. And thanks for the compliments. Okay, I like them. They're pretty cool. Goro, my friend, there you are. I'm happy to see you. Oh, that's Nikola? Okay. The pleasure's all mine. You should thank Mary. She's the one that allowed us to come, Sasha and I. Yeah, some of the wording is just a little bit weird. That's, like, the only complaint so far. And I know when I read, I tend to have bad comprehension anyway, but I think it genuinely is just kind of, it's just slightly, just ever so slightly, but not anything, like, that's, you know, impossible to understand. You can thank me, yes. I'm the one who introduced you, Maelstrom. True, true, and it's here that we talked for the first time, is it not? Absolutely. During the investigation about the patents that were stolen from me. What a story. What a story, Mark. But now that all this is behind us, I dare hope you've prepared something even more grand this time. Ho, you'll see this soon enough. In any case, I'm happy to meet you and your friend. I'm happy to meet you too, Mr. Tesla. Your feats have echoed all the way to Germany, and Goro talked a lot about you. I see, I'm touched, really. Goro also told me a lot about you, and even showed me your most exotic experiments. I like the way you do things. Oh, coils. Time for the big speech. I'll gather the guests. Goro, please keep your cinematograph. We'll need to have an archive of this event. Already my cinematograph. Let's see. Oh, okay. Puzzle 001. What? Why was it POO? Puzzle poo. Okay. Puzzle no. Why am I stupid? Is that, whatever. This cinematograph is very special. To make it work, the buttons need to be activated in a specific order. Unfortunately, I forgot this order. Here are the colors. Red, yellow, blue, green. I remember that. Red, yellow, blue, green. Okay, I remember that. The blue one can't be activated last nor after the red one, so it can't be that. I like these kinds a lot. The red one must be activated before the yellow one, so let's just make red the beginning. And then do yellow. The green one that cannot be activated first nor after the yellow one. Okay. Wait. Okay, wait. The blue one can't be activated last nor after the... Okay, so blue should be first. The red one must be activated before the yellow one. Good. The green one cannot be activated first nor after the... Frick! The red one... Okay, wait. I think that's actually it. So yeah, the blue one can't be activated last. The red one must be activated before the yellow one. The green one not gonna be... So, I think that has to be it. That has to be it. Ooh, we got some animation. Nice. That's not who solved the puzzle, but I will, I'll accept it. Well, it's done. Now let's listen to Tesla. And now we will blow up the Eiffel Tower. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I have the utmost honor and pride to present to you, in a moment, what I see as my greatest achievement and dream. You know, an inventor's goal is to find solutions to preserve life, may it be by putting energies at the service of humanity, by perfecting contraptions, or by inventing devices making life more comfortable. He contributes to enhance the safety of our existence. And today we achieved just that. Thanks to the close collaboration of countless people, we achieved a miracle. Electricity for all, for free. Oh, damn. This project couldn't have been brought to life without... I can see why someone's wanting to kill him over that, then. They don't want... they don't want electricity to be free, come on. Without the help of the person who created the greatest monument of all Paris, Gustave Eiffel. That is why I'm offering you, Gustave, to help me unveil what's hiding behind us. It would be my pleasure, my friend. My friends, it's time to join... we're gonna light up the Eiffel Tower with free electricity. Ooh. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't believe my eyes. Let me introduce you, the Harmony Spire. Oh, okay, so it's like the Eiffel Tower 2. Okay, I like that. When I managed to get the tower built, Nicola, who was feeding the pigeons nearby, had this tremendous idea: to use the summit of the tower as the ultimate energy catalyst. The spire would then relay electricity through the air to all of Paris's households, and this without anyone even noticing it. That's crazy. I must admit that this is interesting though, because like this is like very Layton-esque, where it's like something that likely would never happen but is feasibly possible, like kind of in the realm of reality. I'll wait and see if your system will stand the test of time. Haha. Safety. We had to protect the artisans that worked on the project to make sure they wouldn't be fried on the spot. The miracle energy provided for all Paris will soon be able to be relayed to the whole country, and why not the entire world? Who knows? Bah, I'd like to see that. Haha. And all this for free? Be realistic, Tesla. You risk losing all the money you struggled so hard to earn. You should not daydream. I mean, he can get paid in, like, being famous, I guess. By my beard, we can't see anything inside this room. Has someone warned them that airships are forbidden close to the Eiffel Tower? Or is that... I don't know anymore. In any case, the project will be protected by patents which will prevent it from being marketed. Gustav, you did deal with the patents, didn't you? Of course, I most certainly did. I sent someone a few days ago. Very well. To protect the documents as best as possible, I will now hand the folder that contains all of the tower's plans to you. Oh, so is that... I actually... Never mind. I don't know anymore. Oh, Coils, the folder's a fake. These are all blank papers. But I did do a last read right before... Oh, maybe no one's getting killed. Maybe, like, his stuff's gonna get stolen. I think that my time to shine has come. Police! Inspector Aldegard of the 36... Nobody moves! The area is sealed and the airship won't land until we find that file. Maelstrom, partner, time to get back to it. We'll clear everything up. We should speak with Tesla first. It seems he said that the documents were there right before the speech. My god. I'll follow you. Everybody is giving us a strange look, except Mr. Tesla, who seems to trust us. I do not think the others have the same opinion. Okay, so the... Oh yeah, that's definitely some Layton music right there. All this energy flowing out of the Harmony Spire. It's mesmerizing. I wonder if you end up carbonized if you get too close. Who cares about that? We don't need to... The sky is really clear. The weather sided with Nicola and Mr. Eiffel today. So what got taken? Like the schematics for this or whatever? I think that's what it was. We have to question all the suspects, Maelstrom. Let's begin with that. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay. Who would want to do such a thing? Gee, I don't know. Maybe anyone? A good question. I suppose someone wants to reproduce your Harmony Spire and market it. You think? The person responsible for that didn't understand a single thing. Offering energy is vital for people to live decently. And I'm drinking my tea. Goro, I trust you'll find these documents. All I can say is that before the ceremony, the real documents were in that folder, ready to be handed over. Said file just behind your contraption was just behind your contraption in the back of the room. I see. Someone must have stolen it when everyone was turned away. Why wouldn't you just hold that the entire time? Note that in your notebook, Goro. Okay. Wow. Amazing. Don't lose your good habits. Mr. Eiffel, it's an honor to make your acquaintance. I hope you're not too upset by what just happened. I'm absolutely upset by what just happened. How could you imagine that people personally invited by Nicola could be as malicious? There are traitors everywhere, really. As for me, I need to leave for the United States very soon, and I need to bring these documents with me. Would you have anything to tell me about this folder? No, my back was turned. I was looking at this beautiful tower we built. I'm sorry. Well, actually, actually, it looked like you were... Wait. Yeah, no, you were... Your back was turned to it. Don't worry, at least we know that it ain't you, nor Tesla, since you were in front of us. True. I think that this Harmony Spire will be coveted by a lot of people. Tesla never talked about this project with anybody, yet I heard people talk about the potential energy of this contraption. I mean, wasn't he like, kind of turned it on. I mean, it doesn't surprise me someone would notice it. We need to find these documents at all costs. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Okay. I don't know, this girl, she seems like someone who she seems like she would, but she's probably not. She's just kind of whatever. She's just here. Huh? So, my darlings. Stealing confidential documents, huh? That's not very nice. In France, we are not used to seeing things like this. That's what everybody says. It's possible that in your own countries it's a regular occurrence, but here it will make a fine article for my Gazette. You jumped to conclusions way too soon for a journalist. Wouldn't you rather investigate and expose the truth rather than make hasty deductions? Real. I knew that the Gazette de l'Archevêché was on its way to becoming a rag, but not as much. Would you dare repeat this? Just give us your alibi, Miss... What? D'Archevêché. Yeah, that's gotta be what it is. Huh. I was in the back of the room... and never moved an inch. I am once more subjugated by Nikola Tesla's genius, and I completely intend to share this with my fellow citizens. Nothing comes to mind except this. And what about those who were at the front? Could you vouch for some of them? Let me think for a second. I would say that I'm certain that Marconi and Edison never moved. They were in front of me, too busy criticizing Tesla while he was doing his speech. Very well, thank you, Miss D'Archevêché. Nikola Tesla is without a doubt the subject of many jealousies. I do wonder who plotted this new attack. What's certain is that the president of the Scientist High Council does deserve his title. It is true that he has recently been elected by the President of the Republic and the Prime Minister, and he has been acclaimed for it. Nevertheless, did you not notice anything peculiar during Nikola Tesla's speech? From what we've noted until now, he read the file right before his speech and everything was in order then. I didn't leave the room. I was amazed by what Tesla was presenting. By the way, I can certify that you didn't commit the crime, Mr. in Red. I saw you in the front row. I turned my attention when I heard someone leaving at the back of the ship, and then I heard a door slam. I never left the room either. I was just as stunned as Pierre by Nikola Tesla's amazing invention. I noted your testimony. Okay, just a little, I'm gonna be a little nitpicky here. For some reason on these guys, this is the first characters I've noticed, like, they have a lot of, transparency issues. Like, there's some little bits sticking out here and there. I'm not trying to not be too big of a jerk, a douche, because, you know, I'm just glad it's real art, but just point that out. You notice something in your notebook. Yeah, it's just funny, because, like, they're, like, perfect. I don't know what's going on with them. Thank you both. Yeah, you kind of see it on the over here, too. Yeah, there's just needs, cleaned up a little bit. I haven't really noticed it that bad on anyone else. It could also be, too, because they have really light color outfits compared to everyone else so far, so, I think it's you. It could be this guy, though. He seems, unassuming, maybe is the word. Something's wrong about this phone, but I can't figure out what. Okay. I mean, it's off the hook. I don't know if that's intentional. When I see valves... okay. Where's this go? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, well, the number one suspects. How can I help? Mr. Marconi, don't jump to conclusions, please. Could you give me your version? Well, I was at the front with Edison. In front of me was the inspector. The others I could not see. Although I have clear impression that someone left the room. I heard a door noise in the back of the room. Were you absorbed by Tesla's speech too? Of course, I could not help but laugh at his utopian and unrealistic speech, but I did have a good time. I see. Thank you for your testimony. Mr. Edison, can I have a minute of your time, please? Thomas Edison is much inclined to talk. This performance was a total fiasco for Tesla. For someone who likes magic tricks like he does, he must be so happy to see his documents vanished. Could you please give me your version of the facts? Well, it's simple, really. In my opinion, it can't be simpletons such as yourself or your pink-haired friend. You wouldn't understand Tesla's documents' complexity. I mean, that's not entirely true. I mean, even if they can't decipher them, they could always, give them to someone who could, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Rest assured, you certainly won't be convicted for this. Is he assuming my role as a police officer? I'm the one who decides who's convicted or not, Mr. Edison. Evidently, the man in red was in front of me. I never saw him move. Nonetheless, I did hear someone move in the room. I was too flabbergasted by Tesla's new folly to look away from his show. But someone did move to the back of the ship, so who was behind you? I think behind me were Miss Curie and Miss DeArc. I don't know. Every time I see that, it like breaks my brain. DeArc. Noted. Mr. Edison, thank you, Tesla, for offering such a farce. Well, I think I gathered everyone's testimonies. While you were gathering the testimonies, I noted the positions of the suspects on a plan. Here you go. I see. You have your own way of drawing things. Ain't that the question? Ain't the question, Maelstrom. Focus on the plan. If we take into account the declarations that we heard, we do have one reoccurring information. Someone left during the speech. And it had to be someone at the back of the group, otherwise one of the suspects would have noticed who it was. So we're left with Marie Curie, Manon DeArc, and me. The telephone is picked up. It would seem someone made a call from here. You're right, the telephone was not picked up when we arrived. Would it be the person who left the room earlier? There is a brown hair on the telephone handset. I think our brown-haired suspect list is relatively short. We clean before every departure, and no one used this phone before the speech. It's certain that someone moved during the speech and left a blatant trace right here. So I'm guessing it would be her. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Curie. We can't see anything anymore because of the shadow of the other airship. It's true that the sudden burst of light made me unable to see anything for a few seconds. Let me see the last picture. Seems to be the same as the first picture, or very close to it. Can I look at them? Okay. This little gemstone, it looks like an earring. Ooh. Okay, alright. We have what we need. Oh, I think... I know that look. I do like it. Should I understand that we have to gather the suspects? Absolutely. I'll be waiting for you in the room at the back of the ship. There's a round table. We'll all sit down. Very well. Thank you, Mary. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I invite you to go to the room at the back of the ship where we'll draw our conclusions and find the culprit. Please go there immediately. And right about now. Right. As soon as I'm ready, I should go and see Aldegard. Yeah. Don't really have anything to go back to, I mean. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, I like this, I like both of their designs a lot. I think they look cool. Don't lose time, Maelstrom. I installed everyone. Now it's your turn. Go on. Time to draw your conclusions. Goro will ask questions to suspects, and they will have to answer. You can use the notebook to help you determine if what each suspect says is true or useless. Once you think you have a suspect that's either lying or not answering your question... Oh, so it's gonna be kind of like, L.A. Noire a little bit. That's interesting. The question... and it also reminds me of, Layton versus Phoenix, right? Kind of has, some vibes of that. Can be seen on there. Now it's your turn. I'll start by listening to every deposition, and answer to the following question. During the speech, several of you explained to me that you heard someone move on the back of the ship. Someone used the telephone. We found a long brown hair on it, and said telephone was not picked up before Mr. Tesla's and Eiffel's speech. Who else, according to you, went back to the ship to make the call? To the back of the ship. I do have some brown hair, but I didn't make the call. I do have brown hair, but I didn't make the call. Okay. Though I do have brown hair. Y'all, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's like dirty blonde to me, but, I mean, do I have to state the obvious? My hair isn't brown. Nicola and myself were in front of you. We couldn't have stolen anything, and since the taller ones were in front, we didn't see the shorter ones in the back. Well, as I said, I stayed here to listen to the speech. I wouldn't have shown disrespect by leaving the room during such a presentation. Nah, it was you. You can point your finger at the person that seems guilty according to you and ask for more info. And I think it's interesting, too, she didn't even, you know, okay. When it said not so fast, I thought that was negative. I thought I did something wrong. But, she seemed like yeah. And that's without mentioning that Pierre Curie, who was on your left side, did hear you move. Well, I must admit that you're a clever one, young man. I did leave to make a call, indeed. I wanted to make my friend Henry Poincaré jealous by telling him what I just saw. Sure. Is that all? All this for that? What the hell is this? Can you imagine me saying this to Nikola Tesla? This was too disrespectful. I could not suffer it. I apologize. But I did not steal the documents, I assure you. Sure, Jan. We're just gonna believe this? Okay. Someone else moved? Well, what do you mean? I noticed it with the third cinematograph. Oh, yeah. We should review them all one more time. Yeah. Okay, something's different over here. Someone moved, it happened behind me. Huh, I didn't move. I stand by what I said. No, it was definitely you. As I said, we didn't see anything with Nikola Tesla. If someone went to the back of the ship, I didn't see them. I told you, I did move to call my friend. I didn't see anyone when I came back. So can we not, like, look at the pictures again? I mean, I guess that's not the point. I'm guessing it has to be her, too, because of the earring. I think it's funny, because I did notice with her art, I was like, it's weird that I can't see the other earring at all, but I assumed, like, but that's why, I guess. I think you are suspect number 1. Are you certain, Maelstrom? Oh, and yeah, she would have an interesting motive, like wanting to create her own little drama for her little paper. Well, think it long and hard before I send you to jail. Yes. Oh, okay. I guess she's coming in later then. Never mind. Oh, okay. So I was getting confused. Okay. Alright, an earring. Because I was like, is there a way to present evidence, like in Ace Attorney? But I get you have to do the info supplement thing. Okay. What do you mean? Well, we found a black gemstone earring, the only one, and only one, not a pair. On the first picture, we could see that you have the same one. Yeah, I might have lost an earring. Which means that Miss Diarkveche lied to us. Okay, now I can do it. Okay. You tried to find an earring, correct? So at least one of my, I was on the right track before. Huh, yes, it's true. I lost my earring and searched for it a couple of seconds right after the airship passed. But I didn't find it, so I came right back here. Now, please behave and give it back to me. So you did move too. Why did you lie over a simple earring? As it happens, I did not want to be disrespectful towards Mr. Tesla. Oh, sure. Of course. And now we have 2 people that moved, which greatly reduces our list of suspects. Now I think I'm able to uncover our culprit. May they come forward, otherwise I'll do it myself. I'm innocent, obviously. Well, I don't know, because aren't they, like, they're married. Like, he could have done something. I'm innocent, you should hurry and finish this. I'm beginning to lose my patience. I'm innocent. I admit I lied about my previous declaration, but I didn't want to sound... Why? Since when? I don't think she cares... Seems like she cares much about being disrespectful. Now that I think about it, I saw Marie Curie at the back of the ship when I was looking for my earring. It can only be her. Sure. I'm obviously innocent, but you should help make the traitor pay. I'm innocent. You have to believe me. I went to the back of the ship before the other airship passed by the windows. Okay, Okay, maybe I have to... Miss Diarkveche, I think it's you because... Oh, yes, she didn't see the airship. Oh, yeah. You didn't see Marie Curie leave. That's impossible. What do you mean? Miss Curie left before the airship passed in front of us. You told us earlier that you left looking for your earring after the passage of said airship. How could you have seen Marie Curie leave if she was already gone when you were looking for your earring? On the photographs we could see that you moved, Menon. This earring had nothing to do there, under the documents table, but I do have a little idea you hid when you saw Marie Curie going to the back of the ship. Otherwise, she would have seen you swap the documents with the fake ones. Well, I'd be curious to know why she stole the documents. We'll search through your personal effects, Menon. Huh? I won't allow this. Yes, I did steal those documents, so what? Tesla can rewrite them for all I care, it won't cost him a penny. LOL. I had in front of me the biggest Gazette's headline. How could I have ignored that? Do you really believe that journalists like me would pass on such an opportunity? I don't think so. From the first day, when people saw the summit of the Eiffel Tower and this, Harmony Spire, the rumor spread. But what came out of it was the most is the raw power irradiating from it. Some think it's a weapon of mass destruction, others that it could open a portal to other dimensions. The one who'd be able to reproduce it would become so influent in this world. I wanted to ask someone to decipher the blueprints okay, well, that was what I thought. And who do you want to give these blueprints to? Second-rate scientists would be unable to decipher any one of Tesla's documents. I know it very well. We work together. Amateurs. Well, I think you unveiled quite a mystery again, Maelstrom. Well done. You gonna follow me, D'Archiveche? Let's see what we have in store for you. Most of the guests already left. I think I'll go too. We'll see each other soon, Goro. And thanks for keeping me out of trouble. See you later, Miss Berthold. Firm ground. Oh, apologies, sir. I didn't see you there. Legasp. Mister, I think this man over there stole your bag. Huh? Oh. Damn it, you're right. My hey, you there. Can we give it a better name? Mister, sorry to disturb you, but you have my bag. What a nice man. Oh, how clumsy I am. Oh. Interesting. You completed the prologue. You can continue your adventure in... Alright, so I guess he's gonna hunt down his camera. Well, alright, I think that was a neat little introduction. Yeah, with the system at the end, like, it took me a minute to catch on to, the present evidence thing that, like, the second option, I forget what it was called, but, like, that, you know, talking to them for, because I thought for a minute that, like, pressing that middle thing would just make them reiterate what they'd already said, but I guess that's, you know, it was already displaying that anyway when you would cycle through and look at them, so that's on me, so, if, I'm guessing that same type of gameplay will come up again, you know, in the main game, so I'll, you know, be a bit better at that, but I'm kind of glad it was, like, you know, you had unlimited tries, kind of in that first part, because, yeah, so, wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but, yeah, because I wouldn't have had to, I cut it out, but, like, for that second part of it, with the, Manon girl, like, my immediate, like, thought was, oh, the earring, like, we have that, you know, has to be her, that she did something, and I basically just, like, went through and, like, tried to, like, pick everyone as, and it just, like, none of it worked, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, but then I realized I had to pick that second option to present the earring and stuff like that, so. But yeah, overall, I think this is, like, a really cute game. I'm definitely going to be playing, like, next time we'll start the actual, like, main game. Definitely, like, you know, at least with the prologue, like, I won't judge too harshly on that. Like, definitely, you know, some limited animations and stuff like that, but that's not really a big deal, again, for it being something especially, like, indie level. So far, like, I think for the price of that it would be, like, the $10.99, it's totally, a deal, like, if you're looking for something, if you like, you know, puzzle games, and, you know, if you're a Layton fan, I think, definitely something to check out. But if you'd like to see, because they do have a demo, I don't know what the demo is. I don't know if it's just, like, the prologue, like, basically what I did, but, if you want to check out the demo, it's over there. You can get the game. But if you want to see more of it before you get it or anything like that, I will definitely be playing more of this. We'll start the actual game, for the next video. So, thank you all so much for stopping by my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.